European style Christmas markets, that's going to be a very traditional experience. So, what we want to cover today are the best European style Christmas markets in the US. We'll go over what you can expect to see at something like this and what you might have the opportunity to buy at some of these markets. And I'll mention some of the other festivities that take place around the markets so that you can enjoy the festive atmosphere, but also be able to find some unique holiday gifts. That's what we're looking for. Some things you can't really find anywhere else. Okay, so what I want to talk about is that we've all, maybe you've seen something on television about it or maybe in a movie, but if you've experienced or seen anything to do with European style Christmas markets, it is just so enchanting to see the beautiful traditional wooden houses and the lights and all of the decor. Absolutely incredible. But for this, you do not need a passport to enjoy that same experience. In the United States, there are several places that do Christmas markets that are European themed. So I've selected just a few, well, 10 for you to look at today. So you can go from San Francisco to DC and everywhere in between, from the top of the country to the bottom. I'm going to mention some that are spread out so that anyone who's taking a look at the class today or the session would possibly have the opportunity to visit one of these wonderful markets. What you can expect to find in European style Christmas markets overall, you're going to find traditional stalls, you're going to find unique European style culinary delights. We'll be able to find some entertainment and performances that are kind of unique to our everyday world today. Also, there's a decorative ambiance that you would get to enjoy. And we'll see what we mean by that. You also have a look at seasonal arts and crafts. That's what we're really going for, at least for me. That's one of the more unique things. And again, unique gifts. That's what we want to. There's lots of wooden toys and puzzles, which again, traditional, right? Also, there are handmade candles, other handmade crafts and gifts, and traditional textiles. These are things that you can find. Look at this, just incredible, right? So you will find crafts and homemade or handmade things like this that you're seeing on the screen. You'll find even handmade soaps and skincare type items, gourmet food and spices that are prepared to present as a gift. Antique style Christmas decor, which is always nice to see those vintage elements in there. Also, handmade woolens or handmade crochet type items, unique jewelry. So when you're going to the European style markets, you want to make sure that you are enjoying all aspects of this. Okay. So now let's go to our first stop. The first market we're going to stop to is actually in California, and it is called Solvang. So just give me a moment here. I've gotten some things out of order, and I want to give you some details on this. Well, this is a European style market that's in California, and you will get to enjoy a Danish village ambiance, right? So you will immerse yourself in the charming Danish village of Solvang, California. It transforms into a winter wonderland around this time of year, and it's called Jewel Fest. There's unique architecture in the town, reminiscent of what it's based on. It's Danish-inspired decor. So you do not have to make a trip to Copenhagen to experience this sort of Nordic Christmas charm. There are festive lights and decorations, as we can see. We've shown you two examples here. This is what it looks like as you're walking down the streets of this village area. And this is how some of the elements that are there. So you will definitely be able to enjoy an experience that's reminiscent of a European Christmas village. Isn't that wonderful? You also can find traditional Danish treats. Things like this, which is like a Danish pancake ball, and many other things, Danish Christmas cookies, maybe even if you've not gone to a place like this or you haven't gone to Copenhagen, you may have experienced those Danish butter cookies that are available sometimes in these gourmet shops. Well, you'll definitely find that there. So this is all in celebration of Denmark's festive Danish treats. This is what you'll find at Sovon. Another thing that you can get to enjoy, just looking at our slideshow right now, our screen now, you'll see Nordic inspired crafts. So that is kind of a unique thing that you find there. There are handmade gifts, plenty of those, Danish Christmas decorations, and there's an opportunity to discover unique items. And it gives you a look at the artistry and traditions of Denmark. That is what you can expect here at the Solvang Christmas Village. Now, Solvang, California, that's there year round, and you can always visit. But at this time of year, they turn into a Jewel Fest festival. So this is a distinct shopping experience here. Now, they also offer entertainment. So there's a holiday parade, there's Santa's Village, there are other joyful events that cater to all ages. So you can make a full day of it. You also want to experience and marvel at the lights in the Christmas trees. It's just profuse. There are elaborate light displays, a giant grand Christmas tree, and the streets come alive with the twinkling lights. So visitors can take a leisurely stroll through the illuminated village. So now we're done. We've left California and we're heading over to Michigan. Now, one of our more festive domestic locations for something like this is a town called Holland, Michigan. And it was settled by the Dutch immigrants back in the 19th century. But what they have is an 18th booth Kerstmarket, or Dutch for Christmas market. There are gift stalls, traditional food, as we saw with the other one, nice crafts that are specific to that region. And this particular event lasts for 5 weekends. They're only open on Fridays and Saturdays. Solvang, it's every day. This goes on from mid-November to mid-December, not even all the way up to Christmas. So if you're interested in this one, you're going to time it between mid-November and mid-December. So once again, this is going to be Dutch-inspired festivity, right? So there is the festive atmosphere of the Christmas market. As we can see here, people are enjoying that. This is where the Dutch heritage and traditions come to life. So you might see some Dutch-inspired decorations, certainly some traditional ones, right? Wooden stall. This is 100% reminiscent of European Christmas markets. Here you're going to also find these authentic Dutch treats. One moment, please. Okay. These are the flavors of the Netherlands. You have stroopwafels. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly because I love them. And parfumtjes. These are different sweet treats that you'll find. And they're sort of like those pancake balls that we showed you before. This gives you a delicious and authentic touch to your entire experience. You want to feel like you're actually in Denmark, in Deutschland. Okay. Okay. Also, here you will find handcrafted gifts and artisanal finds. Things like, as I mentioned, there are food gifts, honeys, and things like that that are already prepared to be presented as a gift. So explore the market stalls here. You're going to find wooden clogs, unique crafts, and just a unique and interesting shopping experience. As you see, as you're walking around, you see people dressed in traditional and full regalia to enhance your experience. Also, there is Dutch themed entertainment. So there are Santa Claus festivities, much like what we're seeing on the screen right now. So you might see performances, parades, activities. It's just going to be the rich cultural heritage of the Netherlands on display. And as you can see, it's also for those of all ages. Old and young alike can enjoy this festival. We also can enjoy the decor. It turns the marketplace into a magical setting. Lights everywhere, festive displays, right? And it's reminiscent of Dutch Christmas traditions. And now we're going to leave Michigan and head over to Chicago, where we are going to go to Christkindl Market. This is inspired by the Christkindl Market in Nuremberg, Germany. There are dozens of wooden booths. As we can see, the wooden booths, that's what we want, spread across Daily Plaza, steaming mugs of Grünheim, which is an alcoholic, and they have non-alcoholic versions, and sweet and savory German snacks. You can enjoy all of that here. There are kid-friendly activities. And this particular market is open from mid-November through Christmas Eve. Unlike the one before, only goes up to mid-December. This one is open until Christmas Eve day, and then it's done for the year. So you will definitely enjoy an old world charm of the traditional German Christmas market. The architecture and design of how everything is laid out is supposed to transport you to a European village setting. And that's what you want to feel like when you attend this. There are immersive culinary experiences with a variety of authentic German cuisine. So you could have bratwurst, pretzels, schnitzel, and warm spiced mulled wine. You truly get a taste of Germany, literally and figuratively, during the holiday season. There's also a diverse array of handcrafted gifts and ornaments, much as what you're seeing right here. Each stall is filled with unique items, so look at everything. You want a one-of-a-kind shopping experience, so if you're anywhere near Chicago, this is the place you want to go. There's also traditional German entertainment that you can enjoy. So there's going to be live music, carolers, other performances, just to allow you to immerse into feeling like you're in Nuremberg. There's also enchanting decor and unique. So there's going to be a towering Christmas tree, lots of garland and festive lights, just a magical ambiance to have you experience a European village. So now we've left Chicago and we're heading over to Baltimore, Maryland, where we're going to attend the Christmas Village right at the Inner Harbor. So the Inner Harbor comes to life at this time of year. And this is a European styled Christmas village. That's what we're looking for. So what they offer here, you're going to get the traditional mulled red wine. where you are going to enjoy blueberry, mulled white, and apple wines, which is specific to some regions in Germany. You also get spiked hot chocolate or cocoa, and there's a carousel and a Ferris wheel, all to lend itself to the charm. There are Santa and adorable Gingy the gingerbread, which is a character that walks around. This Christmas village is free on weekdays. So if you're anywhere near Baltimore, Maryland, you might want to take advantage of that. You can, during the weekdays, you can go there for free. So immerse yourself in the old world charm of a Christmas village in Baltimore. It's the inner part of the city, right there at Inner Harbor, and it brings a touch of European flair. Isn't that amazing? Now, there's German cuisine and holiday treats available for you to enjoy. And of course, here again, you're going to have bratwurst, pretzels, mulled wine, and Stalin or fruitcake. Walk around, try out some things that maybe you haven't ever tried, but you'll have the traditional, authentic German experience. Also, make sure you go to the stalls where you'll get international gifts, ornaments, and crafts. I think the ornaments are a unique thing. That's something I always try to go and enjoy if I'm going to a Christmas market, is to try to get a different ornament each time or a couple that are just these unique, handcrafted oftentimes. Also, here you'll find traditional entertainment. So they're going to be live performances, festive activities, including carolers or other performers. And as you can see, once again, the entertainment is geared to those of all ages, that so everyone can enjoy the festivities. You also want to stroll through and enjoy the decor and the holiday lights. There is a huge Christmas tree that serves as the centerpiece for the decor at the Christmas Village at Baltimore. So now we're going to head back to the top. We're going back to Denver. We're going to Denver, and we're going to the Denver Christkindl Market in Denver, Colorado. Now, this brings a local and European food and drink, live music, including polka, and other live performances. We're going to see the iconic wooden huts that we've learned to look for at these traditional Christmas markets. Now, this one goes from mid-November through December 23rd, not all the way to Christmas Eve, but just the day before. You should expect a Bavarian-inspired atmosphere. As you can see, we have someone here walking with their mulled wine and a pretzel. So you'll be able to enjoy that. This is to provide you with and make you feel like you're having an authentic European experience. Even some of the items that are available, they have what the item is and they tell you what it really means. You can get the Linzer cookies, ginger cookies. They have it written in German, which I think is charming. And then you get to see what that is interpreted to in English. So once again, you're going to delight your taste buds with traditional German foods and beverages. Again, we have bratwurst, pretzels, and hot spice mulled wine. And other dishes like this sort of take on macaroni and cheese is what I call it. But it's almost like a ouzo type of pasta. And it has cheese in it, but it's a traditional German dish. Explore the stalls that are filled with handcrafted gifts, ornaments, and artisanal products. Look at these. Something like this would add to, or you could even start a collection and maybe go every year and have add to your collection. So it reflects the craftsmanship found in European Christmas markets. So be prepared to find lots of wooden gifts. You can also enjoy the live music and entertainment. As again, people walk around in full costume and they're there to help enhance your experience. They're available for photos, but they're also going to be performing throughout the day. So this will allow you to create a joyful and memorable experience. Also, wander through the winter wonderland where you get to look at the festive lights, garlands, and towering Christmas tree. And look at these beautiful glass blown ornaments. Things like this are the unique things and gifts. You can even get these for gifts for people and something that they will be reminded of you every year when they put out their tree. Those are the kinds of unique gifts you can find. So let's stay in Colorado one more market, and we're going to the Vail Christkindle Market also in Colorado. Now this is in Vail, Colorado, as I mentioned. It's a European style market located in Vail Village. And again, this is a perfect place to find unique gifts for your loved ones. This is a very enchanting and beautiful atmosphere with the backdrop of the mountains behind there. I just think this is so picturesque. So it creates like a winter wonderland. Alpine wonderland setting, and I agree with that 100%. So you get the charm of a European Christmas market with the wooden stalls, as we come to expect. Lots of handmade gifts, lots of handmade ornaments or otherwise. And the layout wants to capture the essence of a traditional market. So it's laid out in such a way to take advantage of the village setting, but make you feel like you're in a German village or other European country. You can enjoy a culinary journey, which is mountain flavored treats, sure, but also traditional European style dishes, particularly those that are seasonal to the Christmas time of year. Again, you're going to have live entertainment, performances set against the breathtaking backdrop of the Rocky Mountains, as I've already mentioned. There's a lineup of musicians and other performers. There are performances of short plays or skits that are all traditional performances from Germany or from Denmark. And you can wander through the market, which is adorned with winter decor. But look at these unique ornaments that, again, you could purchase for yourself or for a gift. And these lovely accoutrements only enhance the natural beauty of the area. So now we're going to head south to the Savannah Christmas Market in Savannah, Georgia. Every year, Savannah holds a European-style Christmas market in the Plant Riverside District. Again, this is one that's going to be located near the water, as the Baltimore event that I showed you before. So this kicks off with a tree lighting ceremony that starts off this particular Christmas market. This one runs the longest of any of the ones I've looked at. It starts in mid-November with the tree lighting ceremony, and then it goes all the way up to January, which is interesting. You get the chance to take photos with Santa, you can eat festive food and enjoy the performances. It's not modeled after the one in Salzburg, but it has a Southern charm and flair. So there's a marriage of European and American holiday traditions brought together and presented to you in this lovely Christmas market in Savannah, Georgia. So you get to experience the warmth of Southern hospitality blended with the festive atmosphere of the holiday season. So you'll see those traditional European, that's the foundation, but then you have these Southern elements thrown on top. So now we're going to go to this is the experience, the warmth of Southern hospitality blended with, okay. So Savannah has its own cultural charm, and that's what you can expect to experience here. This one also allows for stalls filled with locally crafted goods, handmade ornaments, and unique artistic products. The market allows you to see talent and creativity of a local artisan, but still done in the traditional way of the European style of creating these artistic artifacts. So you can take home one of a kind holiday items and treasures. Again, this is where you're going to find those unique ornaments that you can only find in those specific places because they're created in the European tradition by those local artists. So if you live anywhere in the South and you are close enough to go to this place in Savannah, you should certainly do that. Now, as far as the food, you can indulge in a culinary journey featuring Southern inspired holiday treats from pre-canned pies to pralines, in addition to the traditional German treats. So you get Georgia's culinary delights, and it adds a twist to all of the German food that you would already be able to enjoy, including bratwurst, pretzels, the mulled wine, and other traditional German dishes. So you have a heartier fare there, but you also can enjoy some of the Southern style delicacies. So you want to wander through the market, which is within the historic district of Savannah, which is a charming place in and of itself. Just Savannah, the historic district is beautiful. So being able to see it adorned and configured and put together like a European village, quite lovely. And as you see, they have the signs, Christmas on the River, and you see these little huts that are reminiscent of the European village, spaced throughout and integrated with the historic district right there. So just the picturesque quality of the setting will enhance the festivity of the season. So you get involved in the local holiday, into the holiday spirit with local entertainment, which is going to take the place of stories being read. So orators are brought in, live music, sometimes at the same time. You have a group that's enjoying the story, and then another group back here that's enjoying some live music. There are also holiday themed parades, family friendly events. As you can see, many here are young people. So there's something for everyone of every age. Visitors of all ages can enjoy the Christmas market at Savannah. Okay, so now we've made it to the Christmas Village in Philadelphia. Now, this is going to capture the essence of traditional German Christmas market. And in fact, the Christmas Village in Philadelphia is probably the closest you can get to a real German Christmas. So if you live anywhere in the Mid-Atlantic region and you want a truly as close as you can get without getting on a plane and going to Germany, what you're looking for is the Christmas Village in Philadelphia. Now it's located at Love Park and right at City Hall there. Runs from mid-November through Christmas Eve, which is good. And you can expect more than 100 vendors at this particular market. They're going to all be in wooden booths because they're sticking to the tradition. And you're going to brace yourself and expect to find the same kinds of wares that you find in Europe, which would include edible delicacies, which can also be presented as gifts in many cases, ornaments, jewelry, sweets, arts and crafts from all over the world, but also specifically Europe. You're going to enjoy the twinkling lights, the scent of fruit waffles as you walk around, gingerbread and bratwurst. All of that is available. And these are all best enjoyed with a cup of the hot mulled wine, which is so traditional. But all of it is made right there in the Philadelphia holiday market. There's also an ice rink and a municipal Christmas tree nearby. One other thing that you can enjoy from the Christmas Village in Philadelphia is the carousel. It's right in City Hall's courtyard, which is the village itself encompasses all of that area. So once again, it captures the essence of traditional German Christmas markets. Here you're going to find about 80 wooden booths, 80 to 100. They are going to be festooned with traditional decorations so that you are reminded and transported back to traditional Germany. So you want to have a Christmas experience with a traditional European flair, Germany specifically. So you will be able to enjoy traditional German foods such as bratwurst, schnitzel, gingerbread cookies, and other traditional treats. The diverse food and food that is unique that you don't get to have every day also allows you to feel like you're immersed into the experience and that you've been transported to Germany and that you're enjoying the traditional German Christmas. You also get to enjoy a unique shopping experience with vendors presenting a wide range of international gifts, ornaments, and handmade crafts, which of course can be used for gifts. And as you can see, it's a photo opportunity as well. Now, remember that the items that you're going to see, these unique items, not only are they unique, but you will get to have items that reflect the craftsmanship and cultural diversity found in European Christmas markets. That's the whole point of going to these US-based Christmas markets. Now, this particular market goes beyond just shopping. You get daily live performances, which is wonderful, festive music and entertainment, activities for those of all ages. Everyone can participate. Some of the things that they have that you can do are the carousel rides, photos with Santa, just an overall parade, other performances like plays and things like that, just so that everyone can enjoy the immersive experience. Now, Christmas Village in Philadelphia goes beyond shopping. It provides a festive atmosphere with daily live performances and entertainment. And again, remember, you can do the carousel, rides with Santa, just to make sure that everyone of every age gets to enjoy it. There's an authentic decor and ambiance. So you're going to have the traditional German, European, but heavily German inspired decorations. That would be twinkling lights, festive displays, and an absolutely majestic Christmas tree. There is a large attention to detail to make sure that everything is staying in line with a traditional European Christmas. So this gives you the magic that you're looking for and the reason that you're going to a European Christmas market versus any other kind of Christmas market. You want that authentic decor and that authentic energy and ambiance that you can find there. So now we've left Philadelphia and possibly cold and gone to San Francisco. We're going to California now. We started in California and we're coming back to California. Now, this is an interesting and unique Christmas market. This is for 5 weekends from mid-November, you can be transported to Victoria, London via the Great Dickens Christmas Fair. So not only is this a European Christmas market, but it has a theme based on Charles Dickens. You'll forget which century or city you're in because everything is done up to look like Victorian London. You can wander lamplit streets. They literally light the streets with lamps, reminiscent of that time. And you're wandering alongside characters as people are dressed in full outfits. And these are the characters that the great Charles Dickens created. So you're rubbing shoulders with these characters. So the venues from shops to music halls get right into the spirit. Everyone gets on theme. So you can follow your nose to get to cart serving freshly roasted chestnuts in traditional paper cones, which gives you that feeling of Victorian London. So as we're seeing here, the people that are participating, including those that are visiting, tourists alike, they will dress in Victorian England wear and walk amongst the characters. So you don't know who's there working or who's there just visiting, just getting into the spirit of it and enjoying the fun. If this is a period of time that you enjoy, this might be the Christmas market for you. There is the whole part of downtown San Francisco is transformed and recreated into 19th century London. There is a huge attention to detail. All of the signs, the flags, everything is done up to look like that. And they are so committed to detail that they even have the lamps that light your way down the streets that are set aside for the Christmas fair or the Christmas market. You will definitely forget that you're in America, and you'll definitely forget that you're in this century. So as you step back in time, you will encounter a multitude of characters from Dickens novels, not just one, but as many as they can recreate. So you can engage with street vendors who will be dressed, chimney sweeps, and different actual characters from Dickensian tales. You will truly get to immerse into the Victorian era. The music, the performances, the dancing, the clothing, the food, everything is from that specific period in time. And as I mentioned, the entertainment is no less. You will have musical performances, as we're seeing here, dance shows, and full theatrical productions. This particular fair, because they have chosen this as their theme, this Christmas market is absolutely committed and dedicated to historical accuracy. So for a moment, you can forget about everything and pretend that you're back in Dickens's London. Brings it absolutely to life. So you get a cultural and entertaining experience, something that you could again make a day of. You yourself could participate by dressing in this kind of attire. Now, one of the things that you can do is visit the shops. So there's a bazaar, and all of these stalls are going to be based on and reminiscent of 19th century London. So they offer a variety of unique and handmade goods. You can even shop for Victorian inspired clothing right there. If you find something you like, you can go and change and participate in the festivities dressed in your regalia as well. You can buy accessories if you're not interested in the full outfit, perhaps just the top hat. You can also just buy crafts, maybe for your own home or for gifts for someone. And this is to mirror and look like and take you back to the markets of Dickensian London. Set up exactly the same. And they have people who are professionals in that period, and they make sure that everything lines up. Of course, you're going to be able to enjoy some traditional British fare. You couldn't be in Victorian London without being able to enjoy this, right? So you can select from a traditional wide array of British food and beverages. You can get savory pies, roasted meats, sweet treats, and warm drinks, including hot toddies and other drinks like that. I've never been able to attend this, but if I am ever in San Francisco at this time of year, I will certainly go and enjoy this particular Christmas market because it is so unique to have Christmas time. And you can even be thinking about the story of Ebenezer Scrooge as you're walking around and seeing what he must have saw as he woke up that morning after having been visited by the three ghosts. Absolutely incredible. So we're going to leave California and go down to Texas. In Arlington, Texas, there is a Christmas market called Texas Christkindle Market. And it's inspired by the sibling city or sister city of Bad Konigstein in Germany. So it brings European Christmas magic to the heart of the Lone Star State. So if you're anywhere around Texas, this will be an opportunity for you to have a truly European Christmas experience. There are irresistible smells to scenes that delight the eyes. The market is a feast for all the senses. Once again, you'll be able to shop handcrafted gifts and collectibles, including designs from the iconic Rothenburg Christmas village in Germany. They're being so authentic that they've reached out to a Christmas village in Germany and brought in some of those designs so you can get the same experience. Now it's open every day from late November through December 23rd. So if you have an opportunity to enjoy that is the time period during which you can go there. So you can immerse yourself in a German style Christmas market right in the heart of Texas. It is the traditional German market experience right in the Lone Star State, including all of the welcoming that is involved. You can delight your taste buds with a taste of Bavaria in Texas. So there's authentic German and Bavarian delights, including again, bratwurst, schnitzel, pretzels, and traditional holiday treats that are specific to Germany. You want to indulge in these rich flavors. You're at the Christmas market, you want to have a unique experience. Go ahead and try some of these things and get an immersive experience into Bavarian Christmas style. Explore the market stalls that are filled with handcrafted ornaments, much like what we're seeing here. Other products that are handmade or hand created, from festive decorations to unique crafts. This is going to provide a unique Christmas experience, and you can take a look at some of the craftsmanship and cultural richness of German traditions. You want to learn about the culture that you're there to experience, and this will give you an opportunity to do so. There is live German music and entertainment, so you want to immerse yourself in the sounds of Germany. The market often hosts German bands, choirs, and dancers that there are different performances that take place throughout the day. They also have available traditional German attire. If you want to participate, you can simply purchase an outfit for yourself, and you too can join in on some of the fun. You want to wander through the Christmas wonderland, winter wonderland, where you get a festivities of lights and garlands. There's also a towering Christmas tree. But this tunnel is renowned, and people drive for miles around to come to and walk through this Christmas light tunnel. So this creates a picturesque setting, and it gives you the magic of the holiday season right in the heart of Texas. So we've been to markets spread out all over the United States. And one thing that I want you to walk away from this session today is to understand here's what we can expect to experience. And I think I've proven that with the markets that we've seen. You want to definitely go for the traditional atmosphere. You get the charming setting with the wooden stalls, so lovely, festive decorations, and a cozy ambiance. Also, the gifts, the gifts, the gifts, the gifts. Handcrafted gifts, unique gifts, traditional gifts. These are things that you can get from local and international vendors at these various Christmas markets. You also want to enjoy the culinary delights. You can get traditional foods from different regions in Europe, but it's mostly German. I've noticed that, but German, Danish, even English when we went to the Dickens Fair. Some of the things you can get are the warm mulled wine. There's an opportunity to enjoy that. There is live entertainment based on those regions. So there are carolers, musicians, cultural displays, and you get to learn something about those things as you go. Also, you have decorative splendor, holiday activities, again, cultural experiences. And you can look at the culture and traditions of those regions through which we are getting these themed events, workshops. They often have workshops and little talks that tell you how things were done, where these things come from, where these traditions are based. And that's informative and enhances your experience. Also, you can find nostalgic and vintage things the vintage Santas and things like that. It's just a warm and festive community spirit as you get to enjoy these Christmas markets. Everyone who's there is there for the same